Hello everyone, it's Julie from Camelia Crafts Designs. Welcome and welcome back. I'm here today with another Scrapbusters challenge. That's the challenge run by Melina over at Me Crafty Scrapper. All their links are below in my description. And what it is today is these pretty little flower journaling cards. And she's done the flowers so that they hang over the edge of the journaling card, which is a nifty little idea. Right, well, that's the only one I've done. It's my prototype. I do like it, but I think I could do better. Could do better. Sounds like my school report, that. So anyway, I've gone and chopped up some card. I'm using this wood grain one because Melina used a wood grain one, and I do like to, yeah, copy. It's like, oh, that looks good. I've got some of that paper. Need to dig it out. Do you know what I mean? Right, I'm going to grab a bit of this label backing because I found it really difficult to get my flower on the edge without using full petals here. It was coming out a little bit wonky. You'll see what I mean. Right, these petals are cut from scraps of paper. Now, yeah, I have got some, they're not necessarily scraps, but I have very few papers that are thin enough in my scrap pile. So I've grabbed some of these Poundland paper stacks that really weren't, they're not very thick for doing anything. And they're all so random sometimes, they don't go together. Do you know what I mean? Look, I mean, I wouldn't put that chicken with that, would you? No. Is it a chicken? I don't even know. It could be a partridge, it could be a turkey. I think it might make a nice flower petal. Oh, I'm going to make some out of this. I like that brown. Ooh, I like that actually, and that's got little birdies on. So you just get your bit of paper, fold it in half, and this is how Melina did it. But I'm finding that all my petals are completely different. Look at these, for instance. Could they be any more different? I can't get the same shape twice, so I'll try a couple by hand, and then I'm going to show you what I did with punch. Other thing, mine are all ending up way too big. If I show you the size at journal card I was going to use, I cut some to that size. Look how big my flower ended up being. It's ridiculous. It's not, I would say this is out of my comfort zone. Right, that's a petal. I love that petal. Could I make another petal that matches? Very doubtful. I suppose I've just had an idea. Oh, I'm going to fold that over. This could be the best idea I've had in a long while. I know they don't all have to be exactly the same, but trust me, even doing this, mine are still going to be completely different. Oh, let's have a look. At least it's about the same size, isn't it? And I could put it on the same flower. Let's try one freehand, see what occurs. I don't even know what's my best way to cut. I'm struggling with this. Maybe I'm improving because that's not too bad, is it? The size on them is pretty. Oh, yeah. Just go for it, woman. Stop moaning. Stop saying you can't do it. Stop doing all the things you tell other people not to do. Yeah, but it's a bit of a do as I say, not do as I do. Could I make two at once? I fold and then fold again. That's an idea. At least I'll get my petals in pairs, won't I? Maybe a few smaller scissors, I'll get smaller petals. Oh, did I cut that way? Oh, I could just cut round a petal, couldn't I? Sometimes the obvious is not very obvious to me. Do you know what I mean? But what if I cut edge of the petal off? I'd be a bit upset. Oh, look at that. Matching petals. Yeah, I think I've answered all my own questions. You probably can't even see petal I'm cutting round. I could make a petal template out of something white. That's an idea. I've wasted so much paper there by folding that over, though. I can get another petal there, can't I? Yeah, of course I can. Tell you what, let's make a petal template out of something light colour. Do that's lighter, isn't it? Let's do it out of that. Yeah, I've grabbed a lot of my strips as well that I've got left. But that's a bit thick. I'd have a really chunky journal card at end of it with that. So let's make a petal template. Ooh. Oh, stunning idea, lady, stunning. Yeah, I'm a bit happy with this. Because this was the problem I was facing. My petals were just all they were too random. I'm talking, well, look, I was getting that. I'm getting that. Oh, don't even. Even with punch, they were coming out all different sizes. So I've got my petal template now. I promise I'll actually make a flower in a minute when I've done faffing. Are these getting smaller and smaller? Am I cutting bits off? Maybe, I don't know. I don't know. Oh, yeah. Wee. But they'll be right. Then I'm going to ink some. Now, this is how I ink them up. I like to pile them all up together. It makes for much quicker inking. The book page ones I've done, I've gone ahead and inked some. But now they're a lot bigger than my other petals. Oh, I don't know what I'm going to do. We'll see, won't we? Suck it and see, as they say. I'm even on camera, yeah. I hope lighting's okay again, because I'm in the semi... It's dusk, should I say. I've been forgetting all week that, excuse me, our clock's changed to daylight saving time, so it gets dark an hour earlier. So, yeah, I've not been getting myself organised to do my videos an hour earlier than normal, so I've been missing the best time for the light. I have ordered some, I've ordered a new lamp. I've been looking at my friend Cheryl's lighting setup, and she uses a lot of these little spotlight type lamps with daylight bulbs in, rather than the ring light, which I find a little bit harsh, and it can reflect on what I'm using sometimes and make it unwatchable. I've recorded full videos before that I couldn't stand to watch, and if I couldn't stand to watch it, I wouldn't put them up. So yeah, we'll see how that works out. I've just ordered one for now, and if it works out good, I'll order a second one so I can have light coming at me at each side. I do have a ceiling light, but my head ends up between the ceiling light and the desk. And in a 6 foot by 6 foot room, you haven't got much scope to move your desk, have you? Right, that's all them inked. And I've got an idea to do like a 2-layered flower. Right, I'm going to put my first one there. It bugs me then that writing were upside down. That one is really big, isn't it? Get a smaller one. I'm using my art glitter. I'm just using scrapings of it. Oh, I've not put my pin in my glue since I did my prototype. I'm going to have to stab it. Scene from Psycho. Ooh, it's really gone and clogged up that now. There we go. Crazy lady. That's better. Oh yeah, thank you to the subscriber that said that sometimes what can stop your glue coming out is an air bubble. Didn't know that. And I'm always happy to learn something new. Even things I already know I forget. Which is like, oh yes. Sometimes someone else says something, I'll be like, oh yeah, I forgot I knew that. So I needed to know it again. I'm going to go... I'm starting with my points to my points. Hopefully that means that my flower... I will keep a centre so my flower won't look like a Frankenflower. Won't look like something from a... Oh! apocalyptic zombie movie. Although I've never seen flowers go funny in an apocalyptic zombie movie. Yeah, I just like to talk a bit of rubbish. Right, so yeah, Melina were very good at getting her flowers quite nice up to the edge. I didn't find that too easy. I had to pretend I was going to do a full flower. So I end up with a lot hanging off, and I've put glue on it. So that's why I've got this label backing sheet down underneath me. For the pretending of the flower side that's not going to exist. Right, that's that. So I'm then going to go around and put more petals on between those petals. And I think that'll look nice. Whee. I mean, Melina did a lot with lots of different colours. I'm going to try one of those in a minute when my matchy side has been satisfied. There's got to be some matchy in your life. Oh, I'm getting a bit with glue. Whee. You gotta pick a pocket or two. I needed one there, didn't I? Did I? I don't know. Yeah, I did. I don't know why I'm finding this difficult, because it's not. Melina made it look right easy. So if I start annoying you, just bob over and have a look at Melina's. I think I've put more petals in some places than others. I don't know. Yeah, I've put a bigger gap between that and that, haven't I? Whatever. Flowers aren't perfect. Well, they are perfect, but should I say they're not symmetrical always, are they? See, I need another one there, don't I? It's all going a little bit Petal. I don't know why I've suddenly launched into Cockney rhyming slang, because I'm not a Cockney. Petal rhymes with wrong. Let's see what it looks like with flower middle on. Let's chop edge off, see what occurs. I've put this label backing down wrong way. I've put it paper side down instead of shiny side, paper side up instead of shiny side up. What a one, but yeah, I will also have to put some tea dyed paper on the back of that or something. It's not too bad, but it's not my finest work. I just feel I need another petal, and I don't know why. I'm just going to stick a middle on it. Stick a middle on it and be done. I'm going to use one of these small journal cards that are just way small. I'll never get petals small enough to make out of that. And I've grabbed a couple of circle punches. That's my 3/4. Whee! And I'll try one in 1 inch. And then I did find a little bit of glittery card in my scraps. Glittery butterflies they were. So I've been putting some glittery centres on. So that's that. That's that. Yeah, it's really wonky, that flower, isn't it? It just needs more doing to it, because that's not good. I don't like it. So this is going to be chunkiest flower in the world ever by the time it's done. Do you know what? I'm going to redo these petals that I didn't like because they're very large, and I'm going to put some more on top in a different colour. Look at that. Sticky icky. Whee. Right, let's see what happens now. We'll just put a couple on. That's far too big, that. How did that one end up? Yeah, these flowers are not my finest moment, are they? I think you can agree. But I'm going to persevere. It's one of the reasons I like these challenges. It challenges you to do something sometimes that's outside your comfort zone. Something you wouldn't ordinarily have done, or maybe started and thought, I can't do that. Well, you can. You can do anything you put your mind to, really. Apart from lose weight. What's that all about? But others will disagree with me on that one. This could end up like the thickest flowering world, because I could just keep building layers up and getting nowhere. That's too big. Whee. You're not going to be able to see a book page here, are you, in a minute? It's going to be like, why on earth did you put them book pages on? Because you now can't see them. Right, I'm thinking I like it now. You can see a bit of book page. That's far. Is that too big? I don't know. Let's ink it and see. It always makes it look a bit smaller, I think, when you've got the ink round edge. I'm going to ink that. What's that? It's not hair. I've been making clusters and things. And I've got little fibres and bits all over my desk. There's something just not right about this flower, isn't there? And I don't know what it is. I think that's too big. I'm going to use that one and that one. That's it. Oh, I hope my next one goes better. Whee. Oh, I like it now. Yeah, are we using far too large a centre? I mean, if you don't have a circle punch, you can hand punch some circular centres. Good luck with that one. oh, I'm happy with it now. Yeah, I'm going to ink round edge at card itself. That's not three bad now. I think maybe that flower as well would have fit on a smaller journal card. I can always cut it down. I could put a sentiment on it. I've got a stamp somewhere that says, if friends were flowers, I'd pick you. I love it. I could use that. Or I could just grab some of my sentiments. Where are we? Words and phrases. Let's chuck some on it. It looks a little bit bare. Or I could cut it down. Have I said that already? Probably. There is no plan, therefore the plan cannot go wrong. That's my favourite quote. I just typed that out on my typewriter. I had to write that E in because I forgot to put it in. I need to do some more typing. Oh, I've got Hessian on my desk. Hanging about somewhere from yesterday. I'm going to grab a bit more Hessian. I'm into Hessian at the moment. Very natural. Just cut some more off. There we go. Oh, craft a lunch. Yeah, ready for a clean up in my craft room. I didn't get one last weekend. We're actually leaving house. Wow, I left house. How daring of me. I like that on there. Yeah. So I'm going to stick this to the Hessian and then the Hessian to the card. Because we're not in a rush to have this dry, I'm going to use my much cheaper tacky glue. Save art glitter. Seeing as it costs about 6 times more. Unblock your end though, missus. There we go. Oh, at least I'm not dropping black embossing powder all over today. I think my brain's not quite fully engaged this week. Which, saying that's just made me think of Star Trek. I haven't watched any Star Trek for ages. I still haven't watched the final season of Star Trek Voyager, which is shocking, I know. There's people, you may have never heard of it, there's people who know Star Trek who are like, born after Star Trek Voyager ended. I wonder what it is. It been finished about 20 years. And because I missed first episode of final season, I haven't watched it yet. I'll get round to it one day. This glue, I'm just really having glue troubles, aren't I? I think it's because the house is too cold. Don't put heating on while kids get home from school. Get your art glitter back out, woman. At least it will come out at bottle. Whee. This is calmer, this, because I was going to buy some of the Sentimentally Yours glue when I went to Honeypot Crafts on Sunday, and I didn't. I had some in my basket, then I put it back. So this is calmer, this. I bet that would have been fabulous for this. And it was cheaper than art glitter. And supposedly it didn't wrinkle paper. I'm always a little bit wary about that until I've used it, you know. Right, oh, I like that. I really do. I'm going to plonk that under my mat over here so that it stays flat while it dries. Right, let's make another flower. Let's turn that back round. I hope that's not too shiny now. So we've got 2 done. It only took 20 minutes to do a journal card. Crazy lady. Right, I'm going to make a couple more. I'm going to do some little ones. I really am. Some of these are different sizes because I had to cut the corner of that piece of card I used were crinkly. I think my chair had wheeled over it at some point. That's one I do often. Made me laugh when I was watching Dave the other day and he was reeling over stuff in his chair. I'm like, yeah, I do that. I do that all the time. I'm often shouting at kids. Oh, I've dropped something, can't see it, and I'm like, come and get what I've dropped, because if I wheelchair, I'll ruin it. Right, I'm inking that first. It might help me. She says, I don't know whether it'll help me at all. Might hinder me. I'm going to try and do a little one on here. That's got a lovely butterfly on that bit of card. So I want a flower here somewhere. So I'm going to have to do some smaller petals, aren't I? There's no else for it. I can't avoid it. Right, I've got another paper pack here. I know we're supposed to be using scraps. Some of these are scraps. I cut into them and save them. And then others, look, I'm just never going to use them. Oh, they're nice. But they're a little bit neutral, aren't they? That's nice. If you saw how many 6x6 pads I've got, you'd be like, yeah, get them used. And like they've been knocking about a bit, so all corners are a bit bashed. Oh, why is that not even the same size? They're probably from 2 different packs. Probably. Right, I'm going to fold that over. And I'm going to... My theory now is, if I use my little scissors, I'll make littler petals. I have not a clue if that's going to work. That just might be... I don't even know which way I want to cut them. Oh, look at that. They're a bit diddy, them, aren't they? Get your microscope out. Julie's making a tiny flower. That's so small. Way too small. Look at that. Oh, I've made some different shape ones. I'll try and make some more of that shape. I might even make one with different sizes this time, because see what happens. Look, I start off teeny, bigger, bigger, bigger. The further I go up that page, the bigger my petals get. I could not tell you why that is. Look, they're just too fat. Sorry, you rejected. But I'm going to trim it down. Oh, they're not bad. Not bad. Not 3 bad. Like them 2, just no. No happening. Oh, I could stick a big green one at the back as a leaf, couldn't I? I could. Yeah. So get another piece of paper in a different colour. Get some out of your actual scraps if you've got any thinner ones. Sorry if that reflected too much. I do have a few. Oh, that's thin. Green yet again. Why are all my scraps lately green? Oh, that's nice. Got roses on. Nice bit of purple. More green. Julie's green journal cards, grey. They're a bit boring, aren't they? Oh, a bit of music paper. Oh, that was the thing I was going to try it with. It's coffee dyed paper. That's a nice little strip. Right, let's get cutting more petals. So, petal. I'm wasting paper doing these, I know, but just Just ignore me. I don't know which way to cut them. Right, let's see what occurred with them. So I've just cut 4. 1, 2, 3. I've done it again. Each one I cut gets bigger. So if I do that with some different paper, I should be able to make a flower out of the, yeah, the respective sizes. I wonder if I just cut around my thumb. That's a nice size, cutting around my thumb for this one. That keeps them pretty uniform because I really can't be bothered with those templates I made. Right, grab some ink and ink some petals. Then stick them on here. That's far too big. Ink, ink, ink. Look at my fingers. They're covered in glue. They're covered in ink. It's a good job I'm not using anything bright white, isn't it? Or it'd look a right old state by now. Right. Make a start, woman. Make a start. Get the art glitter back. I'm going to do these at 12, 9 and 3 o'clock to start with. And I want it lower down. I nearly forgot that. Nearly forgot it. So that's 9 o'clock. What on earth was that? And I'm not making an effort to match petals this time. We're going all random. 12 o'clock. They just happen to match them. I didn't ink that one. You don't need to ink all your petals. I'm just in inky mood. That's 6 o'clock. And I'm going to do that one there because it don't matter if that petal's wrong length because we're going to cut it off. And I will remember just to put glue on the side we need. Moaning about Costa Art glitter and then sticking it on things we're not going to keep. Silly woman. Oh, look at that. That's nice. That's nice. In fact, they're all nice. But I did cut some of these far too big, look. So I'm going to cut these down and use this. I'm still going all matchy symmetrical. I really can't help it. It's just me. I quite like the shape of those. Yeah. So let's do a couple more of those. Is this the paper I used? Probably. So I'm cutting around my thumb. Quite close. I'm not going to cut myself, I hope. Can't promise. That just looks a really strange size and shape. Oh, that's better. Where's the other one gone? There you are. I think I can live with that. Ink 'em. I can't remember if Melina creased hers when she folded them over, but I like it because petals have like leaves and petals quite often have like a vein down middle, don't they? So yeah, one more to ink and let's see what occurs with this one. Right, we'll put you on first and we'll put you there. And you can go at the bottom. Yeah, what kind of kid who used to talk to me toys? I think I've always spoken to myself. I loved to hear it when mine were little, because Rachel always spoke to her toys. Not Rebecca so much, but Rachel did. Oh, wrong side, nearly I put glue on then. That's been a disaster. Well, it wouldn't actually. I don't know why I said that. It'd have just been annoying. Right, I'm going to put that out a little bit because it is going to get cut off there, and then I'm going to put a middle on it. That's better, using that side of my label sheet. So I'm going to snip that off. There we go. And then I shall find a middle. I'm just going to put one on for the middle on this little flower. I really like that. I'm happy with one. Whee. You could put gems or anything in the middle, I suppose, depending on what I'm going to use them in. I want to keep these pretty low profile for journal cards. Oh, I'm quite happy with that one. So much dinkier than other. Let's get that one back. Yeah. And I don't know why I've put all mine on the left-hand side. I'm going to have to do one on the other side now. Yeah, I am. So let's grab another journal card. I'm going to do another one of these green ones. I quite liked it. Oh, yeah, let's use that one. So I'm going to chomp my corners down and ink it. For some reason, I found that easier. No idea why. Corner punch, there you are. I'll use my middle size, a 1/4 inch. Yeah, I'm going a bit faster with these. Had I practiced more before I did the video, I would have probably just been whizzing through them, but I didn't. It took me 20 minutes to do the first one, and then I did the second one in 10 minutes. Wow, do you think I can do this in 5? Highly doubtful. Do you know, I think I could, because I think I want to try a complete flower out of book pages. Because I've got loads of them cut out. I went a bit mad with them. Look. Lots and lots of... Did I do these with punch? Yeah. I'll show you how I did these. I used my circle punch rather than cutting. I got my big one, my 2-inch one. And I just did that. Then when you open them up, you've got a nice uniform little petal. Most of my book pages were done like that. I did find they were jumping all out craft room though. So it was a little bit annoying. Let's do another. I think that one's going to be bigger. Just a bit. I'll do one more, then I can use these on the way I'm organising them. I'm not good at random. I'm not too good sometimes at random. And these flowers just won't let me put the petals on randomly. I just can't do it. I don't know why. I just can't. There's something in me stopping it happening. Oh, was I supposed to be doing one with that and then change my mind? Did I do a flower and it fell off? I haven't a clue. I could really go for it and try and do 2 at once. Or is that a bit ambitious, do you think? Right, I'm going to... For some reason, I don't want to do them on that side. So, I'm going to turn that... That's the way I want it. So, I'm going to turn the journal card upside down. If that makes any sense whatsoever. I'm ever so sorry if it doesn't. And I'm going to do it slightly higher up. Yeah. So that then it'll be towards the bottom. And I've pre-inked some of these book pages as well, because I knew I was going to get into a pickle cutting them. Oh. Yeah, I quite like these with just book pages. So we'll put that in between. That one will do. We could put more on. I need to put one there and then other ones in between, don't I? So I'm just going to cut a bit off that because I'm not going to use, look at that. last bit of flower on. I'm definitely not going to use it all. Just like that. And then I also want a couple more for there and there, don't I? Will I get this out of one? Possibly. I don't know. I can't work it out. That's there. Will that be right angle? No, completely wrong angle. If I turned it over, it would be right. Oh yeah, wouldn't it? So I'm going to ink the other side of this. If you can work out what I just did there, please let me know. Look at me not wanting to waste my scraps. That's just taking it to extremes, isn't it? So that will be that. Love it. And we'll cut off what went over edge again. I quite like that, and it's going to be on that side. So we'll turn that back over and let's find a nice middle. I did cut some bigger glittery ones, and I did cut some out of green, but I really can't see them on this sea of mess on my desk. It's all got a bit out of control. I think I want dark green. Oh, I grabbed this. I'm going to cut one with my 1-inch punch. Then I'll cut one with my 3/4 inch punch to see which size I like best. I think I might like the 1-inch punch on there. And I want a glittery middle. A glittery middle. Oh, glitter, where did you go? I'm going to try and put this on there, dead centre, before I put it on the flower. Yeah, and that's okie dokie. Oh, I quite like that one. I think that one's quite pretty. I do love the look of them with just book pages. I could have put more petals on as well, I suppose. I suppose I could, but I didn't. How long was that one? Nearly, I think 7 minutes, that one. Right. Glue, there you are. I think I might do this one just randomly. Put that there. See what happens. That there. I'm not too stressed doing it randomly yet. Don't panic. Don't panic. I'm just going to use all colours I've got out. See if I can do it better than I think. Oh, I don't like that. That's a bit brown. Very brown. See, I'm faffing already. It's not occurring, is it, me doing random on these flowers? Too much faffage. I don't know why I've got a bit of a mental block with them. I really don't. There's a stripy one that hadn't been inked. I'll just ink that edge because after it's going to end up hanging off, isn't it? What we got there? Oh, it's more of that same, isn't it? I didn't really cut up much of a variety. Oh, look at them I cut up. We're going to do this one in 5 minutes. Not looking good. Not looking good. That's just on top of the petal, that. That's not right. That's wrong. That's that. Let's have another book page. Maybe I should have done book pages underneath at bottom, but hey ho, what do you know? I'm trying to just look at where the point of the petal ends up here. rather than getting all my middles together. I think that may be where I was going wrong. That's just far too orange, is it? I don't know. Is this one just going to ruin it if I stick this orange one on? We'll see, won't we? That just really does look a bit out of place, I must admit. I think we may need another one down bottom. And a bit of ink on it. This really is a Frankenflower, I'm telling you. Let's cut edge off and see what it's looking like. Pop a middle on. Oh, it's not looking too bad. Could be better. I think I need some more brown petal. And that might just finish it off. I'll put that there. Yeah. That makes me much happier. Right. Then that's my centre. Yeah. I like that now. I think it needs a bigger centre though. Let's do that out of the big punch, the 1 inch. I don't know why Gertrude's beeping. She's not been very vocal this week. Yeah. And then again, I found one of those green ones now. But I do like the sparkly centres. I think there's just something about them that finishes it off. And it picks up the colour in that orange petal, doesn't it? Yeah. But I think it needs to be bigger. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I think I need to do this one out my 3/4 inch punch. I could put a full butterfly in the middle. That'll look cute. Yeah. So we'll stick that on there. Stick it on flower. Job's a good one. And I think we might call it a day. Whee. I could put a few more sentiments on. Oh yeah, you can stay with me while I add sentiments to a couple more of them. You didn't have out to do, did you? It's not like you need to go and cook kids' tea, because it won't be going up at tea time. I've got to go and cook kids' tea, but I'd rather carry on crafting. Poor starving little wastrels. There we go. I quite like that. Yeah, so I went a bit random there. I can't do full random. It's not. I don't have it in me. I don't think. But I think my favourite one is the Just Book page one, to be quite honest. So, right, watch this. I'm going to put all those in a tub to be used at later date. So, we did that one. We did that one, and I don't know which. That can go any way up. That one has to go that way now, because I've put the butterfly that way up, and it was going to go the other, wasn't it? And I've lost one. Lost one on that lovely tidy desk, I hear you ask. There we go. So that needs a sentiment, that needs a sentiment, and that does. Yeah, because I just want to put sentiments on them. And they're my cards, so I can. What else we got? Where flowers bloom, so does hope. I like that. But again, that's going to need a bit of Hessian behind it, just to bring it out. I'll let you look in here. Greatness comes from within. No, I don't think I want to put that. Every time I come in here, I think I need to do some more flora quotes. I think I have another tub of these somewhere. But I think I may have not put it away properly last time and kind of sort of lost it. But that's me all over. Oh, flora. Just, it doesn't, does it go with it? It goes with that. But then I think it's too big. Too big, sorry. What about that one? Oh, I like it on there. Do you know there's nothing to say we can't even have that one sideways, is there? I'm not sure I like it. Tell you what. Let's just make it smaller. I was not liking quite how much card there were sticking out around that fabric. Now I think I might like it more. Now I like it more, but I think I like it more at bottom. And that one can go that way up. Yeah, I like that. So just stick it on, woman.
This might answer your question. On average, women in the United Kingdom are 5 feet 4 inches tall.
Really? Wow. Well, what was I saying earlier? Gertrude hadn't piped in and then she did it. I'm sure she's listening. I really am sure. I've got an idea that there's someone at Amazon listening in all the time. Here's me doing a video and decides to just make Gertrude assessment random. I really do. I think that's what's occurring. Well, yeah, on average, women in UK are 5 foot 4 inches tall. So I am above average, but I knew that already. Oh dear. Even after shrinkage through age and weight, I am 5 foot 8.5. I used to be 5 foot 11. I've lost 2.5 inches. That's shocking. Do you know, and I think that I don't think it does need any fabric behind. I don't. I think that one is fine. So I'm just going to glue it on. And we'll find another one for this journal card at bottom. And then while the video uploads, I'll probably make a 5th one. Because I always like to have 3 or 5 items on my thumbnail. I don't know why, I just do. It just looks better. It's like when you put items in 3s and 5s on bits of artwork. I just think the picture looks better. Do we want that quote about greatness? I suppose we could have that one, greatness comes from within. Because I'm struggling to find much else. I think I need to have a you are awesome. Thank you. I'm above average and awesome. Never put off till tomorrow what you can do today. I think I need to listen to that sometimes. Which, yeah, we're having that one that way, so we've got 2 each, haven't we? No, I don't like that. I think I like the greatness comes from within better. Yeah, I need to get the stamps out, and I need to get the typewriter out, and I need to make myself some more quotes and things. That needs something behind it because it just disappears, doesn't it? And I think a bit of Hessian will be perfect. Is that going to be the right width? Near enough. Oh, sorry, that was very noisy. I'll use these scissors because I've got bits of flour stuck to my big ones. Not flour as in baking flour. Flour as in these flowers I've been making. Oh, we've finally started watching Great British Bake Off. I think, has it ended this week or does it end next week? But we've only just gotten round to watching it. How bad are we? I'm going to use my 3-in-1 glue for this because this is paper and I don't want it to wrinkle when I put lots and lots of glue on it. So grab the 3-in-1. I've used it twice in 2 days now. See, it does have its place. I love the glue, don't like the price. Come on, come out of the bottle. I'm going to have to buy another bottle. No, you can't, it's Christmas. The children need presents. That sounds like some Dickensian person there, didn't I? That's that. And if we've glued paper on with 3-in-1, we may as well glue it to journal card with a bit of 3-in-1 as well, aren't we? Putting plenty on because that Hessian doesn't half soak up glue. So that's Beacon 3-in-1 if anyone's not seen that before. I think you ladies in the US and gents and anyone in between get it a lot cheaper than we do in the UK. I don't know what it's like in other countries. So yeah, sorry Dave, getting me. Yeah, sorry. Ladies, gents, anyone in between, and Dave. You'll either feel special or singled out there, will you, Dave? Right, so that's it. I've made 4. Yeah, I've faffed about for nearly an hour, but I think I'd already made one of these, hadn't I? So maybe I've only made 3. Or maybe I'm going to find another one in this whole heap of mess on my desk. There's always a chance that's going to happen. I have got a feeling that there's another journal card on here somewhere. I just don't know where it is. You'll all be shouting at me, but yay, there is. If you see it in the thumbnail, you'll know I've found it. Right, I'm going to stop the waffle and I'm going to go and tidy up my desk and feed the feral children. So thank you very much for watching and I will see you next time. Bye.